Speaking of bikes like Harley-Davidson and other notorious beasts, the first thing that is associated with them are the beasts that ride them. The gangs of bikers that are a sign of terror and darkness. These sorts of gangs operate across countries, and the worst of these gangs is a 7-decade-old one, named the Hells Angels. This motorbike club is widely renowned for its explicit activities across 68 countries. This gang is so abhorrent that multiple countries had to ban its operations in their territory. But before getting into why this gang is banned across multiple countries, we have to give a detailed look at its history and the way it functions. Hells Angels Motorcycle Club. World War II survivors are considered to be the toughest people of the 20th century because of the pain they endured. After the war, they wanted to have something tough, and some of them got validation through bikes. On March 17, 1948, in Fontana, California, a group of World War II veterans founded a bikers gang named the Hells Angels. The club has since expanded its presence globally, establishing chapters in over 60 countries. The Hells Angels Motorcycle Club, HAMC, is a notorious and iconic outlaw motorcycle club that has left a lasting mark on the world's biker culture. While the Hells Angels have garnered attention for their brotherhood, distinct culture, and motorcycle prowess, they have also become synonymous with a long history of alleged criminal activities. The Hells Angels have faced a series of accusations related to criminal activities that have caused them to become a target of law enforcement agencies worldwide. These allegations encompass a wide range of serious offenses. This list isn't just limited to 1 or 2 crimes. From drug trafficking to illegal firearms possession, from prostitution rings to murders, Hells Angels could be seen anywhere in the dirty water. Such activities have led to numerous high-profile arrests and convictions involving club members, making headlines and reinforcing the perception of the Hells Angels as a dangerous criminal organization. One of the most significant and persistent allegations against the Hells Angels has been their involvement in drug trafficking. Various law enforcement agencies and governments have linked the club to the distribution and sale of illicit substances spanning from marijuana to methamphetamine and cocaine. The Hells Angels' presence in the global drug trade has raised concerns about the detrimental impact on local communities and the challenges faced by law enforcement in combating their activities. This inclusion in crimes through multiple countries makes the gang a highly wanted club. The club's association with violence is another cause for concern. Because there is always this war for superiority between these gangs, that forces them to be in a continuous state of conflict with one another. Rivalry between motorcycle clubs and their internal disputes have resulted in violent clashes, leading to widespread mayhem. They even keep fighting and spreading violence, so the contenders won't dare to come near them. The Hells Angels' reputation for violence is often used to intimidate rivals and protect their interests, further adding to their notorious image. Bans and legal actions against the Hells Angels. As a result of these alleged criminal activities, several countries have taken decisive action against the Hells Angels, seeking to curtail their influence and dismantle their networks. Among these nations, the Netherlands was the first to take a significant step in May 2019 by officially banning the Hells Angels. The court ruling cited the club's danger to public order and the rule of law as the primary reason for the ban. Still, the Hells Angels have demonstrated their ability to maintain connections with other outlaw motorcycle clubs and organized crime groups across borders. The international network they have established over the years allows them to continue their operations and evade the reach of individual countries' law enforcement efforts. European states. Germany, known for its rigorous approach to tackling organized crime, has taken action against local chapters of the Hells Angels, with discussions continuing regarding a potential nationwide ban. Denmark, Norway, and Sweden have also banned the Hells Angels in recent years, each citing reasons such as their involvement in criminal activities, threat to national security, and links to organized crime. However, the Hells Angels have proved to be a highly resilient organization, capable of adapting to changing circumstances. The bans have driven the club's activities underground, making it harder for authorities to monitor and counter their actions effectively. Consequently, this underground existence has also made it challenging to assess the full extent of their criminal undertakings. The USA and Canada. Outside of Europe, Canada and the United States have designated the Hells Angels as outlaw motorcycle gangs, significantly restricting their activities. Even though the Hells Angels was formed in Canada and it was considered to be the center of the gang's strength, the Canadian government managed to throw its roots out of the state. Its activities are banned in Canada, and a nationwide ban has been made on the gang. No one can use the name of it, or he will be considered as a lawbreaker. On the other hand, the United States has not imposed a nationwide ban on the entire club, but individual chapters have been targeted by law enforcement, leading to numerous arrests and convictions. They haven't banned it across the states, but they are well acknowledged from their motives, so they tend to keep a keen look on them. The bans have had a discernible impact, disrupting the Hells Angels' overt activities in the affected countries and leading to arrests and convictions. However, the club's resilience, adaptability, and international connections have allowed them to continue operating, albeit in a more clandestine manner. Impact of banning the Hells Angels. The impact of banning the Hells Angels has been complex and mixed. On one hand, these bans have resulted in a noticeable disruption of the club's overt operations in the affected countries. Band chapters have been disbanded, and members have faced increased scrutiny from law enforcement, leading to numerous arrests and the dismantling of criminal enterprises. The bans have also resulted in increased secrecy and caution among the Hells Angels ranks, making it difficult for law enforcement to infiltrate their ranks and gather intelligence. As a result, investigations into the club's activities have become more challenging, requiring greater collaboration and information sharing between national and international law enforcement agencies. What could be done? This battle between law enforcement and the Hells Angels could be seen through past decades, but no permanent restrictions could be made. It exemplifies the challenges faced when dealing with such notorious criminal organizations. As the Hells Angels continue to evolve and adapt, so too must law enforcement agencies worldwide to effectively combat their alleged criminal enterprises. Only through a combination of international cooperation, intelligence sharing, and a relentless pursuit of justice can the authorities hope to contain the Hells Angels and other outlaw motorcycle clubs in the global landscape of organized crime. The Hells Angels Motorcycle Club remains a controversial and captivating force within the realm of outlaw motorcycle clubs. Their legacy is marked by a blend of brotherhood, camaraderie, and a dark history of alleged criminal activities. Accusations ranging from drug trafficking to violence have led to several countries banning the Hells Angels or designating them as outlaw motorcycle gangs. But still, a lot of progress needs to be made because the gang is continuously evolving. This was it for today. Hopefully you liked it. Share it with your friends. Don't forget to leave suggestions in the comments and subscribe to the channel for more.